Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India, India's voice to the world. This is Sports Buzz. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Coming up in the next half an hour. Pakistan's poor run continues in Test, loses to England by an innings and 47 runs in Multan. In Women's T20I World Cup, West Indies cantered to an 8-wicket victory against Bangladesh to top the group. Crucial game for Pakistan against Australia women on Friday. And in FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifiers, Venezuela hold Argentina to 1-1 draw on Messi's return. Brazil pull off a last gasp 2-1 away victory over Chile. Alright, we'll start with cricket. After securing comprehensive wins over Bangladesh in the first two T20Is, India looked to sweep the series clean in Hyderabad. India has displayed their dominance in the series by winning the first T20 comfortably by 7 wickets and then winning the second game also by a huge margin of 86 runs. The Suryakumar Yadav-led side is expected to be unchanged for the final match of the series also. That will be played tomorrow in Hyderabad. On the other hand, Bangladesh would be looking to secure a consolation win after a poor performance in the series so far as the Test series that preceded the T20 matches. All right, let's go across to my colleague Narayan. He is joining us live from the newsroom. Narayan, India in commanding position against Bangladesh. They have won both the games. Be T20Is, they won the Test series also. But the good thing is that the youngsters have been stepping up, especially in the T20I series. You talk about Nitish Reddy, who scored 74 of 34 in the second game. Rinku Singh also performing exceptionally well.
Of the Indian cricket team just coming to the fore and just demolishing their opponent. If you take a look at the T20 series, Rohit Sharma is already retired. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli and Ravindra Jadeja is also not there. He is also retired from the T20 format of the game. And looking to this team here, Yashasvi Jaiswal is not there. Shubman Gill is not there. In bowling department, Jasprit Bumrah is not there. If you take only Suryakumar Yadav and Arshdeep Singh looks the senior pros and our other players, they have at maximum 10 international cap, few of them, but the kind of composure and calm and we can say that a thrashing act they displayed against Bangladesh, who are more experienced than the Indian team, we can say that they are on a juggernaut. And if you take a look, their winning streak, they already sealed the series and it was India's 7th consecutive series win in T20. And we can say that Australia is at the top with 7 consecutive T20 series win at home. So this Indian team is looking unbeatable. If you take a look, India's performance in the last 21 T20 matches, they won 20 out of 21 T20 matches. So it shows that India's strong bench strength. And if you take a look in the first T20, in the Gwalior, they defeated the Bangladesh team in a one-sided match. And again in the Delhi, it was Nitish Kumar Reddy, the kind of batsman. He showed that it looks like that he is now looking like a backup of Hardik Pandya. Exceptional knock and taking 2 wickets. So it shows that India has a good bench strength of the all-rounder, and the all-rounder in the current scenario is the need of the international cricket, whether it is Ryan Prag is also there, Hardik Pandya is also there. So all in all, a complete team is looking here. We are hoping that the team management is also giving chance to the youngsters. And if you take a look at the Delhi match where Suryakumar Yadav used 7 bowlers and each and every one of them got at least 1 wicket. So it shows the different trait of Suryakumar Yadav in the captaincy role also. So hoping that tomorrow in the next match, maybe Harshit Rana may get an opportunity, considering the fact that the kind of the bowling he has been displaying in the past. All in all, the players will also look to improve their value, considering the fact that the IPL auction is there, and they will look to increase their prize value. And also the franchises will be also looking to this match to retain the players. This will impact the retention policy too.
Absolutely, but a word on Hardik Pandya also, Narayan. He looks very confident, be it batting, the no-look shot, that catch at the boundary he took, and opening the bowling too. He looks very confident, which is a plus point for the Indian team.
Definitely, we know that Hardik Pandya is an impact player. If he is batting, he is scoring runs, he is bowling. Definitely, it makes the impact on the result of the match. You witnessed the T20 World Cup where Hardik Pandya was there. His notable innings, his impact inning. We can say that his presence in the team and as you mentioned, his confidence. If he is a confident Hardik Pandya, definitely he is an asset to the team. And in the ODI World Cup, he got injured and was ruled out of the tournament, and his need was, we can say that, visible in the team, especially in the final. If Hardik Pandya, the impact player like Hardik Pandya, Rishabh Pant would have been there in that final also, definitely the result could be different for the India. And with the presence of Hardik Pandya in the T20 World Cup, we saw the result. And here, if a confident Hardik Pandya, a fit Hardik Pandya is an asset to the team. And definitely we are looking forward that not only for this series and the series coming ahead, he will play a crucial role in India's win in the record-breaking wins.
But Narayan, what is going wrong for Bangladesh? I mean, if you look at the test matches also, India won comprehensively. They won the first game by 280 runs, and then India won the second test also by 7 wickets. And if you look at the T20s that have been played so far, and it's not that Bangladesh is not playing their full strength. I mean, they have Shakib also, who has been playing since very long. Mushfiqur Rahim is there, Shanto is there. I mean, what do you think is going wrong for them?
Abhishek, if we talk about the T20 cricket, it's all about the strike rate. It's not about the averages. We know that the Bangladesh team has a experienced team. There are many great players. But the thing is that they are also not playing too much T20 cricket, and we have seen in the past, I think in the last 3 months, they haven't played any T20 cricket. So that is also a factor, but considering the fact that a T20 match is all about aggressive batting style, how you play, how you tackle the situation, how you play in the power play, it matters all. But here the Bangladesh player is, I think, is not suited the current team, because for the T20 format, we need players who hit the ball hard, like we have the top of the order, we have Abhishek Sharma, and down the order we have Ryan Parag, Hardik Pandya, and Nitish Kumar Reddy. All are the attacking batsmen. The mindset, we need a mindset to attack the ball, and you should not think about the averages at all.
Attacking from the word go, Indians have been doing, but Bangladesh, they are missing. But shifting focus from T20I series to a stunning game, excellent game that was played in Multan. Narayan, stay with us. I'll come back to you. Stunning performances from Harry Brook, Joe Root and English bowlers tore through the Pakistan lineup to secure victory in the first test in Multan on Friday. The record partnership between Harry Brook and Joe Root of 454 runs turned the match on its head and snatched victory despite the host scoring 500 plus runs in the first innings of the game. There's more in this report.
In a historic match, spinner Jack Leach took 4 wickets to help England defeat Pakistan by an innings and 47 runs in the first test in Multan on Friday. Taking 1-0 lead in the 3-match series, Harry Brook became the first England batter in 34 years to score a triple century in Test cricket on Pakistani soil. Joe Root's record-setting innings of 262 made him the highest run scorer for England in Test history. Brook, Root and England broke a host of records. Brook became the 6th England batter to score a triple century and the first since 1990. It was the second fastest 300 of all time, achieving in 310 deliveries. Root and Brook's partnership of 454 runs for the 4th wicket is England's highest partnership for any wicket. This partnership ranks as the 4th highest in all Test cricket and the best for the 4th wicket. Root's double century was his 6th in Test cricket. Only Wally Heyman has more, with 7 centuries for England. This marks only the 3rd time in Test history that 2 batters have surpassed 250 in the same innings than the first time for England. England's total score of 823 for 7 declared is the 4th highest team total in Test cricket. It is England's 2nd highest total, following 903 for 7 declared against Australia at the Oval in 1938. England's lead of 267 is the most for any team in Test history. After scoring the century, England's Harry Brook expressed his delight at finally surpassing his father's highest club score. I just wanted to get past my dad's high score of 210. I mentioned that to you guys before and I was pretty happy when I got past it, to be honest. It was wonderful batting with Roti. We talked about moving the game forward and going out there after lunch to try and build a decent lead. It makes you feel so comfortable. When you're watching him at the other end, he makes the game look so easy. In 350 international matches, Joe Root has accumulated over 20,000 runs in his career with 51 centuries and 108 half-centuries. Root's record-breaking day saw him surpass Alistair Cook, becoming not only England's highest run scorer in Test cricket, but also the 5th highest run scorer in the history of the format. He has now overtaken cricketing greats like Yunus Khan, Sunil Gavaskar, Brian Lara and Mahela Jayawardene to become the 6th highest century maker in Test history. With his outstanding performance against Pakistan in Multan, Root looks poised to challenge Sachin Tendulkar's record for the most runs in Test cricket. Sports Desk, DD India.
Yes, several records were broken by England, but nothing is going Pakistan's way. Narayan, great win for England. For the first time in the history of Test cricket, a team managed to lose a game by an innings despite scoring over 500 runs in the first innings. Nothing is going Pakistan's way, Narayan, but yes, great win by England.
Definitely, as you mentioned, that the greatest win for the England team, but the most testing and enduring period in the Pakistan's cricket history, especially this year. Earlier, they lost to USA in the T20 World Cup. Now, after scoring more than 500 runs in the first inning and conceding the match, so it's time for introspection for the Pakistan cricket. In the first inning, there were 3 centuries from the Pak batsmen, and when the England came and they thrashed all the records, especially the Harry Brooks scoring one of the fastest triple hundred and Joe Root breaking all the records, accumulating more than 20,000 international runs, 3,500 test 100. So it shows that the kind of the England batting lineup is. So in the last time when England visited Pakistan 2 years back, then also they defeated Pakistan 3-0. So we can say that Pakistan needs some introspection right now, what is going wrong in their cricket, especially their internal conflict in their team, in their team management. These issues should be addressed for the best of the Pakistan cricket. But the kind of cricket that definitely England is playing, kudos to them. The baseball they bought and dominated the world cricket and made the Test cricket entertaining. That is most important factor, I think, because we all talk about how the Test cricket will remain relevant in the when people are watching more and more T20 cricket, people are watching IPL and Big Bash and the county cricket. In that sense, kudos to this England team, especially Ben Stokes and their coach Brendan McCullum, the way they channelize the Test cricket, and definitely it's a glimpse of that thing also. Even if a team is scoring more than 500 runs and they are coming again, and this is the 3rd consecutive time England has done this, the opposition team scoring 500 runs and they are winning the matches. So it's a good thing for the England cricket team that they are taking the Test cricket especially at the next level, and hoping that Pakistan will take lessons from this team and will perform well in the remaining 2 matches of the series.
Absolutely, Pakistan have not started the series well. They have lost the first game itself by an innings and 47 runs. But yes, they have time to regroup. In fact, the second test will be played from 15th, so they have only 3 days, and the third test of the series will start from 24th October. All eyes will be on this series. All right, Narayan, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for your inputs. Let's talk about Women's T20 World Cup now. Group A topper Australia will take on Pakistan in a Group A fixture of the Women's T20 World Cup at Dubai International Stadium in Dubai on Friday. Australia is unbeaten so far with 2 massive wins, a 6-wicket victory against Sri Lanka, followed by a 60-run triumph against New Zealand. They have a splendid net run rate of 2.5 and are looking like the team to beat in the tournament. Meanwhile, Pakistan started its campaign with a win against Sri Lanka but lost to India in the next game. So they have a crucial game in front of them. If they lose today, it will be difficult for them to qualify for the semi-finals. And off-spinner Karishma Ramharak starred with an impressive 4-wicket haul as West Indies cantered to an 8-wicket victory against Bangladesh in the Women's T20 World Cup on Thursday. Ramharak's fine bowling spell of 4 for 17 from her 4 overs restricted Bangladesh to 103 for 8. With the bat, West Indies overhauled the target with as many as 43 balls to spare. Captain Hayley Matthews and Stephanie Taylor shared 52 runs for the opening wicket before Deandra Doughton made a quick-fire 19 not out of just 7 balls with the help of 2 sixes. West Indies scored 104 for 2 in 12.5 overs to notch its second win in 3 matches and keep itself afloat for a semi-final spot. Meanwhile, for Bangladesh, Captain Nigar Sultana top scored for Bangladesh with a 44 of 39, but she did not get enough support from her batting colleagues. This was Bangladesh's second loss in 3 games. And New Zealand new captain Tom Latham plans to take the game to India with a no-fear approach when Kiwis play Test in India over the next month. Latham took over as permanent Test captain from Tim Southee last week and said touring India is a great challenge. India have not lost a Test series at home in more than a decade. The 32-year-old has already captained the Black Caps on several occasions on a temporary basis when Kane Williamson was injured. Williamson has been ruled out of the first Test, which starts in Bengaluru on Wednesday due to a groin injury sustained against Sri Lanka, and did not travel with the squad on Friday. All right, we'll slip in a very short break, but still to come on this edition of Sports Pass. Greece scripts history by beating England 2-1, first time in Nations League match. An Indian Blind Football Federation set to host IPSA Women's Blind Football World Championship in Kerala.
Complex issues, hidden agendas, twists and turns, strategic games. We think all dots are linked. We just need to connect them. Join me every week as I connect the dots to unravel hidden designs in statecraft, mysteries, and decode issues that matter to you. Watch Connecting the Dots with me at these times on DD India.
Welcome back. You're watching Sports Buzz. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Football now. Argentina was held to a 1-1 draw against Venezuela on Thursday in Lionel Messi's return to international duty in the South America's World Cup qualifiers. Captain Messi has fully recovered from the injury he sustained in Copa America finals against Colombia in July. The 37-year-old was brilliant in setting up Otamendi on a drenched pitch to open the scoring 13 minutes after kickoff. However, the determined Venezuelan striker equalized in the second half with an exceptional header from Jefferson Soteldo's cross to temporarily move his team to 6th in the standings with 11 points. Argentina remains top of the standings with 19 points and will face Bolivia on Tuesday, while Venezuela will visit Paraguay. And the match between Ecuador and Paraguay ended in a goalless draw at the Estadio Rodriguez Paz Delgado in Quito. The hosts got off to a composed start but failed to create any opportunity to score. It was a similar story in the second half, with Ecuador on the attack and Paraguay happy to sit back, absorb pressure and try to strike on the counter. The pressure from Ecuador mounted in the last quarter, and a shot from Moises gave Paraguay a scare. In the end, though, the draw secured each team a point, taking Ecuador and Paraguay on to 12 and 10 points respectively. And Bolivia secured 3 points and climbed into the qualifying spot after stunning Colombia with a 1-0 victory in the South American qualifiers. Bolivia triumphed courtesy of a goal from Miguel Terceros, who dribbled past 2 defenders and unleashed a powerful shot to beat the goalkeeper. With this win, Bolivia have placed themselves in a spot for direct qualification for the 2026 World Cup, accumulating 12 points and climbing to 5th position in the standings. On the other hand, the Colombian team sits in second place with 16 points thanks to their performance in the previous matches. And Brazil pulled off a last gasp 2-1 away victory over Chile in the South American World Cup qualifiers on Thursday thanks to a goal by substitute Luis Henrique in the 89th minute. Brazil were off the back of a disappointing loss to Paraguay and losing 4 of its last 5 qualifiers with a series of poor performances. However, Brazil managed to up their game after finding the equalizer in added time before the break. Igor Jesus nodded a towering header past the goalkeeper, scoring on his first call-up for the national team. Brazil also controlled the second half and found a duly deserved win. The victory lifted Brazil to 4th in the standings with 13 points, 2 behind Uruguay and 8 from leader Argentina. Meanwhile, Chile is second from bottom on 5 points. And Greece scripted history as Vangelis Pavlidis struck twice in a 2-1 victory over England in Nations League Group B2 match at Wembley. Pavlidis gave his side the lead early in the second half with a clinical finish. Jude Bellingham came to his team's rescue, scoring a goal in the 87th minute, but there was another twist in the tale as Pavlidis emerged in the 4th minute of stoppage time to shoot past Jordan Pickford from close range. This win has put Greece to the top of the table, while England's first defeat under stand-in manager Lee Carsley left them second with 6 points. And the Indian Blind Football Federation announced on Thursday that it will host the 2025 IPSA Women's Blind Football World Championship in Kerala. This landmark event from 2nd to 12th October 2025 marks the first time India will host a Blind Football World Championship, placing the country at the heart of global blind football. The tournament will provide an exceptional platform for the sport's growth and development. This championship is a significant milestone for the Indian Blind Football Federation, which has been working hard to promote the para sport in India. Indian Blind Football team coach Sunil Mathew said the decision is momentous for Indian sports.
Sport, and it's an opportunity where the women who play this game can be recognized at the national level and at the international level, and we're hoping that we finish at the podium. It's not about just hosting it or participating in one. We want to make sure that the players who play get recognized, and for that we are striving for a podium finish. We already ranked 2 in the world. It's a great opportunity for us to show the world that we really deserve that ranking. It's an 8-team tournament. We should have Argentina, Japan, Sweden, England, Austria, Morocco, India, Australia also.
All right, with season 11 of the much-awaited Pro Kabaddi League, the second most popular sport in India after cricket, inching closer, the excitement among fans is palpable. Teams are gearing up and preparing hard. League's 2-time runners-up Gujarat Giants are looking to make a strong impact in season 11. With a mix of experienced players, young talent and an experienced coach in Ram Meher Singh, they are determined to lift their maiden Pro Kabaddi League title. More in this report.
2-time Pro Kabaddi League runners-up Gujarat Giants will aim for their maiden PKL title when they start their season 11 campaign against Bengaluru Bulls on October 20. Ahead of their player auction, Gujarat Giants retained 2 of their top stars from season 10. They retained Pratik Dhaya as well as Rakesh and ensured that they have well-established raiders who are capable of scoring rate points at will. The Giants then further bolstered their attack at the player auction with a successful bid of 1.97 crore Indian rupees for raider Guman Singh. The Haryana-born raider ranked 9th in season 10 with 163 rate points and has 400 career points. Pratik Dhaya has consistently impressed with 308 rate points in 2 seasons, while Rakesh has 379 career points to his name. Ahead of the start of the season, Gujarat Giants named Neeraj Kumar as the captain of the team with Guman as his deputy. Neeraj, who is not new to the role of captaining a side, has led Patna Pirates previously. He started his PKL career in 2019. The talismanic defender has played a total of 80 matches so far, scoring 174 tackle points. The powerful defender has not-out percentage of 88.64 and a tackle success rate of 38%.
पहले 10 दिन 15 दिन कोच साहब ने फिटनेस के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा काम किया है. उन्होंने थोड़ा मैट पे हमारे को थोड़ा लेट उतारा है ताकि हम अच्छे से फिट हो सकें और तभी हम अपनी मैट प्रैक्टिस स्टार्ट कर सकें. और अभी मैट पे सभी प्लेयर इतने फिट हैं कि सभी इंजरी से अभी इतने फिट हो चुके हैं, इंजरी आनी ही नहीं है। जब तक हम फिट होंगे तो इंजरी बिल्कुल नहीं आएगी। और मैट पे ज़्यादा तैयारी हम मैट पे कर रहे हैं अभी, क्योंकि टाइम बहुत कम है। तो हम यही सोच रहे हैं कि आप जितने मैट के नज़दीक रहें और एक कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ खेलें। बाकी कोच साहब जो कमियां हमें बताते हैं हम उसको दूर करने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं। हमारे साथ इन्वॉल्व होके मैट पे रहते हैं ताकि हम ज़्यादा एक अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस के साथ इस सीज़न खेलेंगे।
Head coach Ram Mehar Singh, who previously led Patna Pirates to PKL glory in season 5, will again lead the Giant for third straight season.
तैयारी तो देखो हर बार करते हैं, लेकिन जब हम कोई भी टीम जब तैयार करते हैं तो हम सोचते हैं कि ऐसे प्लेयर हमारे पास हों, वैसा हमारे पास कॉम्बिनेशन हो। लेकिन जिस उम्मीद से हम अब की बार ऑक्शन में गए और जो हमने प्लानिंग किया, काफ़ी हद तक हमारा ऑक्शन उस पर सक्सेस हुआ और उसी हिसाब से हमने टीम चूज़ की। और जिस गोल के साथ हम ऑक्शन में गए और अभी जो गोल हमारा है कि हम ट्रॉफ़ी उठाएं, उसी हिसाब की टीम हमने चूज़ की। और सभी प्लेयर बहुत फिट हैं और यंग हैं। सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि कोई भी ऐसा और एक्सपीरियंस भी साथ में है कि 4-5 सीज़न से हमारे पास जो एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर हैं वो भी हमारे साथ हैं। तो जिस हिसाब से हमने तैयारी की है तो एक ही गोल है कि चैम्पियन बनना है।
One of the most consistent teams in the league, the Giants have reached the playoffs in 4 of the 6 seasons they have competed in, showcasing their resilience and ambition. After exiting last season following a loss to Haryana Steelers in the eliminator round, the team is eager to go all the way this year. Abhishek Prasad for DD India.
Well, that's all for this edition of Sports Buzz. But do let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS. Scan the QR code on the screen to download now. And we'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Abhishek Mahajan from all of us here in Delhi. Thanks for watching Sports Buzz.